welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. It just occurred to me that I know I did show you what I done with my monthly and the current week that I'm on. I showed that I had to go ahead and do that because I was sick and I just wasn't up to filming, but I didn't show the current setup. So yeah, I switched over to this. I got this pretty cover on with, it's got the florals that comes down the spine here, and then went with these softer blue discs, and all the rest of the setup is the same, so nothing changed there. But so we are going to go ahead, because at the time that I'm filming this, it's actually the very first week of March, but we are going to pull out the week of St. Patrick's Day. So we can go ahead and pull that out. So I pulled out these three things to use. So I bought several, I think I bought like 4 packs of these, 4 or 5, 3 of this design and 1 of a different one. They were on sale, I think 40% off at the time that I got them at Hobby Lobby. Obviously has no functional, so I pulled out these books for the functional, this for the boxes, this for a different reason. So we're going to get started by this book first, and the reason why I pulled it out is because I pulled this book out specifically because I wanted to use these shamrock stickers. Which kind of does make it a little difficult to put it over the current dates, because it does cover up the days of the week, but that's okay. But I wanted the shamrocks just to add a little more that feel to the page. Of course, obviously, St. Patrick's Day is Tuesday, the 17th. So if you saw my previous video, you saw that because spring and St. Patrick's Day falls on the same week, and I wanted to be able to dedicate a spread to each of them. I did spring for a week before, and now we're doing St. Patrick's Day for this week. All right. So I don't think I'll need that anymore, but I'll keep it close in case I do. All right. So now I'm going to pull out this book for the functional. I do have some appointments going on. So I got one that day, and kiddo has one this day. So if you've seen any of my other videos where I discuss how I use this, like how my brain processes this, so the first row I put my stuff, middle row is my kiddos, and the bottom row is my husband, so that way I can visually go where I need to go and not kind of have to track down all over the page who has what. So right quick, I'm gonna write down. So this day my husband does work, but he's taking it off because the day before we're getting back from our trip. But he will be working the other 2 days. Now, this is what he works his main job. He does work 24-hour shifts. So when you see that he may only work 2 or 3 days tops a week, and I say it's his main job, the reason being is with his line of work, he works 24-hour shifts. So that's the reason for that. Didn't want it to seem like he doesn't do anything, because his main job, he works 24-hour shifts, and he does have another job that he does. Well, they're kind of like 2 jobs, but they're tied together. But he does have another line of work that he does on his days off in between. Don't know that any of those actually work. She has an appointment this day. There's so much traffic outside my house right now. Okay, so that ends all the appointments and stuff, but I am going to just kind of go ahead and throw down another box, because you never know. Alright, so now I'm just going to go in these. Actually, I don't have anything big enough to cover up. There's flour down here, and I want to cover it up because I don't think it's going to fit with the aesthetic, I mean. So we'll do that, and then cut off the extra. And now we'll go in with these stickers. It does say that they're stickers, but boy, they don't want to come off. Okay, why do they not want to come off? Well, if you ever get these, just know that they are very sturdy, apparently. All right. Yeah, these these stick very good, so just keep that in mind if you get these. I've gotten the Easter ones of these, and it's usually not that hard to get them up off the page, but boy, these St. Patrick's Day ones, and I got another sheet of these. Actually, I got 2 more sheets of these to use in 2 of my other spreads. So fun. I didn't realize they were going to be this difficult. But at least you know when you put them down on the page, they're not going anywhere. Sure. But they are pretty. When you put them down on the paper, they, especially the rainbow ones, those are very bright. Trying to use this to get the stickers up without stabbing myself. These stickers, oh my goodness. Kind of makes me want to take the other, like, take them off the sheets and put it on wax paper before I start my video, so that way it's not as hard to come off. But it's going to be full and colorful. And that's kind of what I was going for. I just didn't know I was going to have to work for it. Almost there. I mean, it is going to be cute, but oh my gosh, I didn't know I was going to have to work this hard. Yeah, I think that's what I may do, is get out my sheet of wax paper and take these off and put them ahead of time on it, so that way I don't have to Alright, so that was all. It just comes with one sheet, so those are done. pin, which I forgot to get that out already. And then she was orthodontist there. And I have a meeting here. Okay. Grab a book here. And put it back on the discs. Let's see, let's zoom out just a little bit more so that way. And the flowers doesn't bother me down the middle there. It wouldn't have been worth covering it up. I think it's fine working with the St. Patrick's Day theme, but that will do it for this spread. That was using, and I'll grab the spare that I have. That was using this sheet of St. Patrick's Day pull stickers from Papercraft. Find those at Hobby Lobby. And for the functional, I grabbed this Happy Memory Keeping book for the numbers across the top, and this big rainbow sticker book for the functional. And I think it come along really good. Again, I got my workout with taking the other stickers off, but it's so cute. It's very St. Patrick's Day, ready for it, and it's adorable. I really like the pop of the rainbows. They're so pretty. But yeah, I like how it turned out. So if you liked how it turned out, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't yet and you would like to, it would mean the world to me if you hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you next time.